You guys, I am going to be streaming in a little while. Unfortunately, my computer is updating, I should say, for the Path of Exile. I am going to be streaming Path of Exile. But in the meantime, just wanted to cleanse with a couple of little housekeeping things. So again, you can always follow me on my YouTube page, The Conundrum. You can find my reactions on that page, as well as my Instagram page. You can find me _conundrum. So you can definitely check that video. I should say that videos and actual page out as well on there. And definitely check out my Facebook page, The Conundrum, as well. You can check things out on there that I do have on my page. So this is just a couple housekeeping things I am throwing out there for you guys. Again, you don't have to jump on there right now, but any new subscribers I appreciate getting. Just know on YouTube, if you do become a new subscriber, you'll definitely get a shout out on my next video. So if you do become a YouTube subscriber on my page, you'll definitely get a shout out on my next video. So I just want to kind of point that out to you guys so you guys would know that as well. I did have a new subscriber. I'm trying to get to her name real quick. Give me a second. I want to say her name is, and give me a second because I am kind of looking through my emails to kind of find it, but hopefully I can find it in a second. Okay, it's a little further back than I thought it was, so let me see if I can find it really quick. Kind of go from there. Crap. I'm trying to make sure I find the name, and sometimes when you're doing things, you kind of forget, just to make sure that you go to things that you really need to go to before you actually start streaming. But things do happen. Her name is Chrisandra. My name is Chrisandra Jackson. Again, Chrisandra Jackson, thank you for becoming a subscriber. So if you do see this video, you definitely get a shout out. I am definitely going to do a YouTube video probably in the near future. And I'm going to give a shout out on there as well, just in case she doesn't watch the streaming. But again, just in case she is watching this stream, I did want to give a shout out to her for becoming a new subscriber. I definitely appreciate that. It's Chrisandra Jackson. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. I appreciate that. My computer, again, is updating Path of Exile right now. It looks like I'm about halfway through, so soon I should be able to actually launch and actually do something from there. But again, it takes a little time because, again, this is an update. And I'm gonna assume what this is right now is probably the Blight, if anything. So Blight is the new thing that is coming out. I believe it is dropping today, if I'm not mistaken. They did have some things on YouTube about it as well. So if you get a chance to check that out as well, definitely feel free to check that out. It's just good to, just check out what's going on when it comes to those particular videos. Just get an idea, what's going on when it comes to, the things they have going on with this new Blight thing. So if you're not familiar with the Blight thing, the Blight is supposed to be giving you new abilities and things of that nature that you can do with your character, so that's always good to see. Again, I appreciate them always bringing out new patches, new ways of doing things, and kind of going from there. If I remember last time where I think I just got into level, I should say Act 3 of the actual Path of Exile. So again, I think I am on Act 3 now. I just got there a little while ago. I got there last week, if I'm not mistaken. So I was working on that. Actually, getting to another point. At that point, I did stay on a little long because I had some issues with Path of Exile. Maybe a couple of days before that, I had some issues with Path of Exile actually downloading like it's supposed to, and I couldn't actually get into the server, so I wasn't sure what was going on. So again, I was having a few issues with that. I did start playing a little more of World of Warcraft Classic. Again, World of Warcraft Classic. I have been playing that as well. You can definitely check me out playing that. It's every blue moon as well. I do have a friend that is actually streaming, Antball41. Again, Antball41. So if you get a chance to check out his videos, please feel free to check those out. Again, subscribe to his page. I appreciate that too. And we kind of will be doing a tag team thing on our channels with going back and forth and talking to each other about what's going on, what's going on in the events right now and things of that nature. So I think the biggest thing right now I have been seeing is the whole Felicity thing. She was a lady who, Felicity Huffman, who was a lady who actually messed around and decided that she was going to cheat and get her daughter into a really good, prestigious college. And of course, she did get caught. I believe her sentencing is coming down soon. So they were actually talking about this on The View about how much time she was going to get. They were talking about that the prosecutors were saying that she was supposed to get she wanted to get a month, or they wanted to give her a month, but she said that might be too harsh. And everybody was saying, no, a month is nothing compared to a woman that actually was homeless at one point. She was trying to get her son into a kindergarten and ended up getting 5 years for, just trying to get her son in because she was homeless and she wanted to get her son into a kindergarten. So that was one of the big things that was going on right now. We also see what's going on with Donald Trump, talking about John Legend's wife, and that kind of going back and forth. And the big thing right now is going on is a hurricane that happened in Bahamas. Now we're really trying to, do everything we can for everybody down in the Bahamas. We are praying for you guys. We're sending positive vibes you guys' way. I hope you guys get a chance to see this to let us know that we really appreciate you guys and we really support you guys, and we hope that you guys can rebuild and get back to your lives as they were, hopefully better than what it was before. But again, we do see some issues going on. Apparently there's been a big issue going on with this whole passport thing, getting on boats and airplanes to actually get out of Bahamas because of what's going on, which I think is a big no. I think that anybody who's trying to get out and it's from the United States, and the Bahamas is part of the United States, they should be fully given the ability to get out of the United States, or to get out of the Bahamas so they get to the United States and get to safety, because there's nothing worse than having to bury a family member because you're going through a hurricane or you've lost everything, you have nowhere to go, and you're trying to go somewhere but you can't go anywhere because of the fact that you can't get on ships and things of that nature. So those are just a couple of things that I was thinking about, and a couple of things that were on my mind as of late, and things that I kind of saw that were going on in the news right now. So again, the chicken sandwich is finally taking a dip from things that everybody has talking about. I actually was trying to get one at one point, the actual Popeyes chicken sandwich. They were still out. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get one. So at the end of the day, I did try to get one, but I wasn't able to get one. Honestly, I've never actually had chicken fillet. I am not gonna lie to you. I've never had chicken fillet. So just note that I've never had it at all. So I would love to say I have had it, but I have never had it actually before. So it's kind of sucks, but eventually down the line, I'll probably have to get a chance to getting it and kind of going from there. So again, I am still halfway through this right now. I still am trying to get through the rest of this real quick. Hopefully, I can get to the next point with this and go from there. So we shall see. Again, like I said, it's still about halfway through, so I'm not sure how this is going to play out because of the fact that it is still downloading this. Usually I'm able to launch quicker than this, but apparently for some reason now I can't launch, I guess, until it fully gets done. So hopefully this will be fully done soon. It's kind of time consuming. I can only imagine how bad it is for World of Warcraft right now, actually trying to get in right about now, because it's right after work. Everybody's probably actually trying to get in right now, try to get into their actual zone that they usually go to, or area they usually go to, and trying to get in sometimes can take a little longer. From what I understand, you can migrate to a different service now on World of Warcraft, so that's pretty interesting to see that you don't always have to kind of quite start over. You kind of can, migrate a lot of information over to the new server. So that's good to hear, because everybody is jumping on this World of Warcraft Classic. Everybody's jumping on it. If you're a World of Warcraft fan, from before, these people, the first people jumping on this, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to go to this new world. If you're new to it and you don't understand it, it is a game that you really, it's a reading. It's a reading and it's an adventure game. You definitely have to read everything that you see on there. If you're not reading everything on there, you will miss something. I guarantee you that. So make sure you read it quickly. Not read it quickly. Read it over a couple different times. Don't read it quickly. Read it over. Make sure you understand what they're saying, because a lot of times, even I've missed plenty of things that they've had on there, and I'm a reader, and it's kind of bad because of the fact that a lot of times when you're starting to try to get into the actual story and you're trying to get to certain places, you can't find things, you're trying to look for things, and it's just not quite adding up. So sometimes reading a couple different times, sometimes asking people on there definitely helps as well, just to figure out where things are. For me, I've always been one of those people where, if I need help, I was always asked for help, just because of the fact that that's just the type of person I am. So again, World of Warcraft Classic is definitely going on. I am streaming from 5 to 7 today. Again, 5 to 7 today. I know I am a little late today. I was hoping that this was going to be done before I was actually going to go live, but unfortunately it did not. I also did a little live earlier and I did not realize my mic was not on, so again, nobody could hear me, so that's why I stopped and started this one over again, because I actually messed up and didn't have the sound on. So again, I want to make sure you guys can hear me, you guys can talk to me, talk to me about anything you want to. I'm streaming right now. Again, I am streaming from 5 to 7, so hopefully in a second this will work out for the best. I am going to go away for a second. I need to go do something real quick, so I'll be right back for you guys. Hold on one second, please. Okay, I'm back. I had a few little details I had to work out and kind of go from there. So hopefully, things will get squared away in a second. I'm still waiting on this to download. It is definitely taking a moment for this to actually get ready to launch. So hopefully, like I said, this will start up in a second and we can kind of go from there. So like I said, any housekeeping, other things, again, make sure you follow me on my Facebook page, The Conundrum, also my YouTube page for my reactions to different videos. Again, if you do become a new subscriber on my YouTube page, you'll definitely get a shout out. I know people appreciate any shout outs I can give them. So definitely feel free to give me a subscribe and give me some likes to my videos up there. I have plenty of videos up there for you to check out. One of the newest ones I actually did do recently was actually the one for Bad Boys 3. Again, Bad Boys for Life. That was a new trailer that just dropped recently, so feel free to check my reaction out to that. Leave me some comments, positive ones hopefully, about my video, and kind of go from there. So again, we're still waiting for this to actually update, so we are getting there. So hopefully, we can do this soon. It seems like it is taking a little while, but it's just the way it goes. Just not always easy sometimes when it comes to the download. So hopefully, I can go ahead and get this squared away soon. Just kind of taking the time away and stuff like that. So I don't have anybody in my chat right now. So hopefully some people will come up my chat to let me know some different stuff. Hopefully positive stuff. And they'll just definitely subscribe to my channel. So with that being said, I'm still waiting for this thing to launch. My friend Anthony was telling me, he said, yeah, make sure whenever you do this, make sure your stuff is updated. And I messed up and did not do that. So I do want to give a shout out to Ant for letting me know I should have done this earlier. I was taking care of some stuff earlier, and I didn't take care of this. And this is something I should have done. I started watching Naruto earlier, and I was getting entranced by that, my Japanese anime for the moment. And I forgot to, again, check to see if this was done. I forgot about the blight thing. I remember I should have seen the blight thing coming. I saw the the YouTube things about it earlier, and I just was not paying attention. And that was completely and utterly my fault by not paying attention to that. So hey, you live and you learn. That's all you can do. Live and learn. So it's just how things are and kind of go from there. One interesting bit of news, and I know it's not really on topic, but I know I just did see that Sarah Palin is getting divorced from her husband, Todd, so that's very kind of sad to hear that they're getting divorced, but I guess that's the best thing that works out for them. I guess they can go from there and figure out what they want to do next, and hopefully everything will work out for them. So, I'm just again waiting for this thing to finish downloading. I don't even want to try even open up World of Warcraft because honestly I don't even think it's gonna work. So and I'm kind of debating on if I should just go ahead and go off and come back on when my thing actually works. But we'll see. We'll see how things go along. I mean, hopefully this thing will let me launch soon. Usually about halfway through, usually it lets you launch, but apparently, I guess this whole blight thing is really definitely taking its time to get downloaded and make sure everything is going like it needs to be going. So I do appreciate that though. So hopefully we can go from there. So giving it some time, giving it some more time. Kind of go from there. So I guess while this is happening, I can run to the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back, you guys. Be right back. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just taking a little while, unfortunately. Just happens that way. So, we're still getting there. Like I said, it's just sometimes, with time, it's just, it just takes a little more time than I would like. So, hold on 1 second for me, please. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm just having a few issues trying to get this all squared away. Sorry about the long delay. Like I said, it's still updating. So hopefully, I said in the near future we will be done. I'm about 78% done now. So hopefully, like I said, it'll just come back on like it's supposed to and go from there. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. So it just seems like it's definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But like I said, with the blight thing, going the new drop of that's definitely gonna make things go longer. So like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of wait it out and go from there. Like I said, hopefully, it should be done soon. I'm about at 80% now, so that's for a good portion of the way through the video. I should say not through the video, but through the install process. So we're kind of going from there. Let's see what else we have going on. I don't know too much else that's going on right now. Big time news going on right now. Besides that, oh yeah, I know about the Kanye West thing. I've been hearing about the whole Yeezy. I want to say church thing he had going on. Apparently, he had one going on in Chicago that was big time news. A lot of people were, talking about recently. So that was kind of interesting to see him actually going through and having a church thing. I think people had some videos and things of that nature of him doing his church thing. So I didn't attend it, but I heard people had a lot to say about it. So I guess that was the other big thing that was going on this past weekend. Was that? So hopefully, that was went well for him, and he can go from there. But we shall see. I mean, like I said, everything is not for everybody, and I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure how big this thing is going to get, or what's going on, or if this is just a ploy or whatever. But hopefully, he'll decide on what he wants to do next and just go from there. So, hopefully, that's it. We'll get there. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there with this. 82%. So, oh man, I can't believe this is taking so long either. But like I said, hopefully it'll be done sooner rather than later. I want to give a shout out to definitely to Antball41 again, Antball41. So feel free to definitely check out his page. He does Twitch as well, so feel free to check out his page. He does World of Warcraft Classic, again World of Warcraft Classic. And again, you can always check out my page, The Conundrum on the Facebook, The Conundrum on YouTube. If you do become a new subscriber, you'll definitely get a shout out on my next video. If you do become a new subscriber, always feel free to check out my Instagram page too, the underscore conundrum. So feel free to check that out as well. And like I said, I appreciate you guys kind of sitting with me with this one. I wasn't expecting this to last this long. Again, sometimes technical difficulties, updates, whatever. Again, my friend Ant Ball told me, whenever you have things going on, make sure you always update your information. Make sure everything is updated. That way you don't have to go through all this and you're kind of not going through. But the show must go on. So I'm kind of just going through, and looks like we're about almost 85% done. I can't launch yet, so I'm hoping that it won't do me like it did last time, where I actually did the update and then messed around and it actually kept me out of it. So that was kind of crazy too, that happened as well. I wasn't happy about that at all when it did that. I was like, okay, why are you all of a sudden kicking me out? Why all of a sudden is it not working? I can't do anything with this. And I'm guessing there might have been just some technical issues they were having with that. So again, I was trying to get as much done as I could, humanly possible, during the course of the game. So, again, like I said, this one looks like it's going to take me over 30 minutes to do this. So, it looks like it might run, maybe another 15 minutes maybe, before I get done doing this. So hopefully, I can go ahead and, just go from there, but we shall see. And, like I said, hopefully, I can kind of go from there. Just trying to get things together with this thing. I said I'm 85% now. Should hopefully be done soon. Soon. So I'm not sure if anybody's gotten to see the new It movie. This is a It Part 2, but I've been hearing interesting things about it. My sister who watched it actually said she didn't like all the CGI that was going on in the movie, so I'm guessing there must be a lot of CGI going on with that, but overall she said it might have been a good movie nonetheless. We've always been horror fans. I was a big fan of the original television miniseries that they had come out way back in the 90s. It was a great movie that came out during the time. Very good classic to watch now. It's definitely not as scary as it was when you first saw it coming out, because again, technology wasn't as great as it is now. So we weren't able to do as much as we can do now. So things have definitely changed a lot more. So, but I do appreciate the new version of this. I'm really going to be excited to get a chance to see this hopefully soon. Give my little feedback on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on it, but if you think I should do a video on it, definitely let me know. I think it might be pretty good if I do a video on that, just to kind of give my overall view about the actual movie and what I think of the second part too, because again, Part 2 is supposed to be the older version. I think it's supposed to be, I'm not sure. The movie, the first movie, I think was 30 or 40 years after that point. But this one, I'm not sure how many years. It may be 20 or 15. I'm not sure how many years they're going to, boost this up for the adult version. But, I'm definitely interested to see, the adult characters and how they're going to reenact this actual second part to this, and if it's going to be, definitely worthwhile. So, I'm definitely really appreciative to see that and just, learn more about, the characters and how they're going to progress, because a lot of things that we didn't see in the first one, a lot of things we saw in the first one we didn't see in the second one. For instance, in the first one we had bullies that were actually in the actual movie. Henry Bowers and his group, Belch, and there's another guy that was in the group. I can't think of his name right now, but again, they were not in the actual series that came out recently. I should say the part 1 that came out recently. So that was kind of interesting to see that they didn't have that going on. So that kind of changed some of the aspects of the actual movie. So again, I'm thinking that even though it may not have had everything that we saw in the previous one, hopefully it'll be just as good with the new one and not having certain things going on. So we're getting there though. I'm at 89%, so I'm about 10% off before I get done. So we're getting there, people. We're getting there. So please bear with me. I'm trying to do this and get it done. And so I can get on to the actual show of actually getting on Path of Exile. I'm just really excited about Act 3, going through Act 3 again, getting new gems and leveling up and, learning new things about characters and kind of going from there. Again, every character is different on the game. They have a different backstory of how they got to where they are, what their abilities are, and things of that nature. So I'm really kind of excited to see that. I definitely want to go back and play some different characters too, because I believe there's like 5 different characters I think you can play with. So, but I'm only doing one for the moment. And kind of going back and kind of just getting an idea of, what abilities other people have, how fast they can move up when it comes to leveling up, and they're just their abilities, because a lot of abilities will change over time. Of course, they'll get better. Of course, you want the best abilities because you want to take people down as quickly as possible, and that takes time. When you first started me playing this game, again, I was having to run back a lot to heal up, because of the fact that a lot of the characters who I was fighting against were a lot tougher than me. So, again, these characters that are coming after this are still going to be tough, but they're not being tough so to the point where I might not be able to handle it. So, again, I'm hoping that, these guys will be not hard, but I can at least micromanage around and kind of go from there. So, hopefully we shall see. So I am about 92% done. So I'm still almost there, people. Almost there. So give me time, and I said I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. So please feel free to fast forward past this point till when I actually start playing the game. So you want to sit there and watch this green streak go across my computer. That way you can kind of like, okay, he skipped over this part. Let's get to the good part. Let's get to the part where you actually want to hear, his outtake or say outlook on what's going on with the game and the part that he's on. Again, if you are playing this right now, hopefully you're having fun with this. I recommend highly to downloading this game. Path of Exile is a free game. Definitely feel free to download it. You can download it for your PS4, or you can also download it for your computer, which I am playing on right now, hopefully in a minute. So feel free to definitely download it, check it out. Let me know, your thoughts on it. Put down my chat box what you thought of it, or if you're still playing it. Maybe some tips that you have about, getting further ahead. I always looking for tips that help me get further along, because at one point I couldn't actually get any scrolls of identity identifying items, and I kind of was mad because I wasn't able to identify items, and I need to identify items so I could either use them or get rid of them, and I couldn't, do that. Somebody suggested I sell my my transmutations, and I did do that, and I ended up getting some scrolls, so that really helped me out a lot. One big other thing was that I couldn't figure out what level certain things were on, because it didn't show it. So somebody actually said, yeah, you got to hit the alt button. So again, little housekeeping things that you didn't know about that you definitely would like to know later on down the line in the future. So, again, I definitely hit the alt button. That way I can see the level of it and know if I need to keep it or get rid of it. Selling it, of course, is sometimes the best thing to do. That way you can get more, stuff, stronger stuff, and just make yourself stronger and kind of go from there. So I'm about 5% ready to get done with this. This is almost there, people. We're almost there. So again, it's like the final countdown of, I want to say, the ball dropping to actually being able to play this game. So hopefully in a second I'll be done. Again, a couple housekeeping things. Definitely follow me on my Facebook page, The Conundrum. Also follow me on my YouTube page, The Conundrum. Just note that if you do become a new subscriber, you'll definitely get a shout out on my next video on my YouTube channel. In case you need me to spell it, it's The THE. Conundrum is not spelled like it usually spelled. It's spelled CONNONEDRUM. Again, The THE. The rest is CONNONEDRUM. So The Conundrum is not spelled like it normally would you spell a name. I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted to have something that would kind of stand out and give people something to enjoy. Again, that's the best name I could come up with at the time. I also did play, what's my other game? Apex Legends. I played that with my boy Antball41. He's also on there as well. It gets very interesting to play in that game. They have made changes to that game, a lot of changes on that game. Some of the stuff, having to buy some of that stuff, I'm not really a fan of, but some people are willing to pay money for it. I am not one of those people, so again, that's just me. Again, everybody can do whatever they want to do, but it's kind of goes from there. So, Okay, so I did see some good news. Apparently, they did find a crew. If you're not familiar with the boat that capsized, the boat that capsized and was from fire, and they couldn't find four crew members. So they just found them now. Apparently, they found a way to contact them and they get them out. So that's very happy to hear that happened. The people are doing well. Hopefully, they'll be going to the hospital, and hopefully, they'll be able to recover sooner rather than later, and get back to their lives and getting going from there. So it's probably a very scary thing to be in a ship like that and have something like that happen. But again, you just learn how to deal with that. Hopefully, it's not their first time having to deal with something like that, but they can know what to do and know how to handle the situation. Hopefully, it won't be too traumatizing later on in the future, but we shall see. So again, we're about 1% out. So we're about 1% out. We just gotta get through this one last percent, and we'll be good to go. So it's speeding up a little faster. It's definitely still downloading pretty quickly, but it's not downloading quick enough for me to actually start the game. I was trying to click on the launch button, but again, you can't click on the launch button, which kind of sucks. So you kind of just gotta wait until it finishes the rest of this and kind of goes from there. Again, launch button being right there, and it's not allowing me to launch, at least right now. I probably should have downloaded this earlier today, but again, I had some things I was doing, so again, I missed out. So it does happen that way. So let's go ahead and go from there and just look forward and try to move forward with the game. So all right, so I'm almost there. Counting down in a second. Hopefully 7. All right, there we go. We're finally updated. Okay, checking resources. So now, hopefully, I can go ahead and get ready to launch. Hopefully, they worked out all the bugs to this game, and we can kind of go from there. So, okay, done. Okay, we're done. Let's go ahead and launch. Let's go ahead and turn our sound up a little bit. There we go. Grinding Gears Games. So this is, of course, about the Blight. So now you see that. Path of Exile Blight. You must stop the spread of the deadly Blight by building towers to defend against monsters held in the Thrall. The tournament expansion contains the Blight Challenge League, 3 revamped, balanced archetypes with new skills and support gems, plenty of new items, 2 new leagues being integrated into the core game, and a focus on giving you more freedom to choose which aspect of Path of Exile content you better win. Okay, so that's good to know. So again, there's more information in here, which I'm probably not going to read, honestly, just like anybody else, probably not going to read it. So let's go ahead and log in, and we're going to go ahead and go from there. Try a new Blight. So I'm not going to try the Blight right now. I might try the Blight. Try the Blight League. Let's see. Okay. Choose a character. Okay, so I'm going to try the Blight. You know what? Why not? Why not try the Blight? Okay, I'm going to think I'm going to go with this guy.
You were born to be swift and strong.
So now I gotta come up with a name for the duelist. So we're gonna come up with a name for this guy. Let's go with the Conundrum. Okay, again, like I said, this is how you spell the name: TheConnonedrum. So again, that is my actual character. Use the scroll as orb. Right click on it. Oh, because we literally had to start over from the actual start. So this ought to be interesting. So left click the character. Okay, so inventory. We have our thing. Talk to Exile on left skip. So we gotta talk to him again.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if there's...
Oh, wow.
Even the dead rise to challenge me here.
So again, I can hit 1 to check my inventory. I'm sorry, that's I to check my inventory. So I can move this actually into mine and use this as an ability. So I have one double strike, so I can put this, right click on this, I can put it here. equip it. So I can equip this here, and I can equip this here. So I have 2 new skills now. So let's go ahead and go forward. We're gonna go ahead and clear out this place again. Let's see what we can find. So we can do quick things by doing this sweep thing. So, but let's go ahead and kill some more people.
My spirit is spent.
Okay, so I definitely need to fill up some since I've been dying and getting killed off because I don't have any type of armor. Again, this is Blight, so I am doing Blight. So just so you know that this is Blight, so this is not the normal. This isn't the regular one. This is Blight, so it's gonna bleed. So I for inventory, support skill, so I can use this as a support skill. Again, like I said, you know, I can use that. These guys are dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. So I'm already gonna assume that I've already got to change the board and how it's gonna look. Of course, you can't go from there. So kill this guy, fill up my life again. All right, so 5 is to fill up my mana. So mana. So, okay. So far, so good.
It's nice not to be dead yet.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh no! I didn't know that was gonna. I do have a skill point. Let me go ahead and use the skill point too. So I messed up with that one. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I have to kill this guy. I messed around and didn't get away from him fast enough, so I ended up dying. So. Yeah. He was around here somewhere. He's probably walking around waiting for me. There he is. There you go. And I got a bow. Enter town for your reward. So I got to enter the town for my reward. I have a bow now that I can use. Let's see. I can't use it yet because actually I can identify it now. Adds 1 to fire. So let's check the levels. So this is level 1. This is level 3. So I can actually change this in and put this here. Take this out. Put this in here. Take this out. Put this right here. And shoot arrows at people. So that's good to hear. So I kill people with arrows. Alright. So that takes care of the first part of town.
You finally got the big one.
Alright, so I'm at the Lion's Watch now. This is usually your main part. I go up here. Waypoint, so this is again where we start at. So now we can talk to people now.
Now there's a face I never expected to see in Exile. The maidens of Oriath must be wailing in their beds now that their mighty duelist has left them. Or is that why you're here? Did you perhaps choose the wrong bed in which to celebrate your conquests? I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there. Back in Oriath, I disdained your kind. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here while you live. But should you
While
wish
you
to
live.
venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater. While we live...
A dashing duelist, drenched and deserted on the dreariest strand.
Try to say it 3 times
That's the
fast.
first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, lad. You could lacerate a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Alright, tell me everybody else.
Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family, a real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does. Errol, the Merry Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
Alright, so I can do this. These are the formula that just should be on child. It's a tidal island containing medicine chest. Find it. Okay, so I need to find that. I'm gonna go over here and actually talk to this guy real quick.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
There you go. Okay, so I also have a new weapon now, so that's good to hear. So skill gems should be placed in sockets of the appropriate color to grant skills. So this is swings your weapon on both hands. Attacks enemies with physical and fire damage, causing pulses of mine. I like that one. Fires an arrow that pierces through arrows are fired with such force that they create a burst of lightning, damaging all enemies in their corn. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Smashes the ground. So I think I'm gonna get this one. Oh, kind of going back now. So yeah, I'm gonna get this one. So I've completed the quest now, so that's one thing down. We can also talk to him, but before that I do that, I'm going to go ahead and enter all this stuff on my body. That way I can be good. Actually, I cannot use both of those at the same time, which kind of sucks. So this is level 3, and I believe this is level 1. So I'm going to switch this out for this one and go from there. So I can use that here. Q. Okay. We can just listen to some more story.
Founded by Marseilles Lioneye as a supply station for his campaigns against the Karui. In its day, Lioneye's watch could be defended by just a small garrison of well-armed legionnaires. What have I got? A handful of starving criminals with driftwood clubs and rusted hatchets. The Eternal Empire has some right nasty leftovers. Whether it's something in the air or in the water, no one stays dead in Rayclast. Not the first time. It can take a little while, but sooner or later corpses wake up and go looking for breakfast. The Eternal Empire has
do that one.
that hat Bestel wears? Saw him pluck it from the real captain's head right before the cannibals barbecued the poor bastard. Waste not, want not, I suppose. Yes, Bestel's got a gift for telling tales, but I'd never call him a liar. The truth's always in there. You just have to listen for it. Nessa's the one keeps the rest of us from losing our minds. To be honest, when she first arrived, I didn't think she'd survive more than a day. 2 at most. She's been proving me wrong every dawn since. Heard a bard once sing that the fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places. He was bloody well right. I've seen many an exile pass through Lion Eye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will.
Do you? Okay, so I can purchase items. This is level 3. Level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3. Again, these have more things too. I only have one of them, so I would have to kind of wait and go and actually get some more stuff before I actually can do that. Let me talk to Nessa real quick. And she also has gems too that I can purchase as well. But again, I only have 1 scroll, so that doesn't help me much. I only have 1 scroll. So I'm probably gonna come back and get some more stuff. But let's go ahead and first do this first mission real quick. Let's go to the coast. The coast, the coast, the coast. Let's go find some people.
Not the most pleasant of arenas.
Yeah, you
But it'll
think?
have to do for now.
So we're just gonna go through here and just kind of clear this boy out, find what we can find, and go from there. So this is the first day for the Blight. So again, like I said, this is a new patch they actually just added on recently. So far, you know, I would say it's different from what I'm doing, but it's definitely, you
My
know.
spirit is spent.
So I definitely need to fill that up. Yep, so 5. Fill that back up again. So, okay. Yeah. There you go. More chance. Definitely use that. Click on the button to level up your character. So I also level up my gem, so I'm gonna level up my gem, of course. Alright, grab each one of these items because again, like I said, these items they come in handy later on down the line. Let me see real quick. This is level 2. Again, this is level 3. So I'm gonna hold on to that. I don't have a blue one yet. Upgrades normal item to random player. Okay, so again, I don't have one yet, so I'm gonna wait on that. So I get another item. Okay, grab that. You can press the tab button to toggle through. Oh yeah, so yeah, I forgot about the tab button too that I can use. I also can read this.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-Eye's gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-Eye fought bravely to the last. Khan honored him with a place on his belt. Khan
It seems this new arena suits me.
Rayclast our Kardui strength. Come, we'll teach Rayclast the Kardui way.
Okay, so I just got another point, so I can use the skill point, so I can either use the physical damage, strength, or attack. I'm going to use the attack so far, and then I'm probably going to do the strength and dexterity next. But like I said, I just want to make sure, you know, I'm powerful enough to take down all these guys. Definitely doing some damage to me. Okay, that guy.
My spirit is spent.
Oh, okay. So usually means I need to put a little back my mana. Got an iron ring I can put on. Let's go ahead and put this iron ring on. This area actually did for me as 1 to 4 damage, so that's good. This is level 2, so I can get rid of that. This is level 2. I'm going to hold on to that. This is level 2, level 1. So I'm probably going to get rid of most of the stuff. Kind of go from there, but you know, we're going to just keep going forward. The Cottery way. Okay, yeah, like I said, we're just clearing this out, you know. In a way, I kind of hate starting at level 1, but you know, again, this is just, you know, for you know, since you're doing the blight, you know, they kind of want you to kind of start and kind of go from there. So, apparently we have somebody over here.
What do we have here? Yet another of Oriath's cast-offs. With the problems we're facing here, I do wish they'd send someone with a little more utility. Alas, we have useless exiles blowing in like spores on the wind. Cassia, by the by. Pleasure. See this growth? Not on me. The fruiting body. The big mushroom. Strange, is it not? Wouldn't expect something of this scale in a place like this. Stands out like a sin during a sermon. Unfortunately, this is one of many, and they're all filled with an extremely toxic fluid. Quite dangerous to one's health, and no one is paying any attention. No one but I, of course. That's why I've attached this purification pump to the gleba. The spore mass. The big yellow round part. I plan to pump the toxic fluids from the mycelium, the rooty-looking parts, through the spore mass, robbing this growth of the fluids that allow it to thrive. Even if I can't find a use for it, at least it won't get into dangerous or clumsy hands. In response, the mycelium is going to react violently. This is where you enter. My Mother Superior used to tell us that God helps those who help each other. Well, I'm dubious of the sort of help you might provide, as it has not escaped me that you are, for lack of a better term, drenched in viscera. Even so, I have some devices we can deploy to help protect my purification pump here. When you're ready, start the pump, then choose a place along the mycelium to deploy a device. Then get yourself ready. As I expect, there'll be more viscera.
That's good to know.
I'll pray for you. Well done. Now be a good assistant and find a place to deploy a tower.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Exile, are you going to build a tower as I've so kindly requested?
Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Hello? Please do not test my limits. Fire is flame. The blight is reacting.
Oh, crap.
My spirit is spent.
my butt handed to me.
Do not let them reach the protect the pump, Exile. For the love of innocence, protect the pump.
I'm trying to protect the pump, lady.
Success. And I couldn't have done it without God.
Oh, really?
I suppose
Wow.
we're of some help as well.
Jeez.
Don't get a big head. Alas, this is but one of many impure growths. We have much work ahead of ourselves if we are to banish this blight from Rayclast. Since you performed adequately, I believe we should make our partnership ongoing. You'll know where to find me.
Nice.
I've not seen anything like it before. The growth show.
Oops.
I've not seen anything like it before. The growths show no sign of intelligent thought, no clear ambition, yet the moment the pump's needle pierces the fungal flesh, creatures of all shapes and sizes begin to emerge from the mycelium. And they never stray away from it. The fluid within those growths may hold the key to controlling the minds of creatures and hopefully something to protect us from such a power. Too many already vie for control of our wills. But that is the domain of the divine.
Anointed items. Anoint. Oh, I wonder, can I anoint this item? Just for cuts and giggles. Okay. I'm just doing this for crap and giggles. And just to see. It's level 2, so I'm going to keep this here. And I'm going to put that in the arrow. Oops. Right there. And grab the rest of the stuff. Let's see what we can have. Oh, we have quest completed. We have helped Vessel defeat her Ichor pump. So I did do one thing on here. So I check my inventory. Spells. Oh, I do have one, so I can put this in here. So I do have a shirt now that's supposed to be protecting me. So let's go ahead and go around and check some more stuff. So we did protect this. Again, this is part of the blight, so chain belt. So definitely take that. So definitely worthwhile. Definitely use that to see what this is. So we'll put that on. So. Rare item, so we've done that. Alright, so now we can go ahead and what's there's a hat. Ooh, that's good to see. Hopefully I can get a stroll to identify this hat. I kind of go from there because I want to identify the hat before I put it on. Because this is just level 9. I wonder if I can anoint this since it's
God's warmth.
So let's see if we can. Nope, can't anoint that. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some more stuff. Again, that'd be the mud flaps. That's a different area. Again, this is a different area over here too. Tile Island. I'm gonna wait before I do. I'm gonna clear out the rest of this area first before I go anywhere else. Then I'm going to go back and to get some more information, because usually a lot of times, you know, whenever you go through this, they'll give you some more information, so kind of go from there. Okay, so those guys are gone.
My spirit is spent.
I heard something fall, but I don't see where it is. I can't remember which button to press to actually see the items that sometimes fall. At least I forgot which one it is. I'll figure it out eventually. But anyway, let's go ahead and clear out some more of this stuff. Anywho, this Blight's pretty interesting though. You know, I just the first time I've done the Blight, and I know this patch just came out, so again I'm kind of getting that feel for it as well. This Blight. If you played it already, definitely let me know. You know, like I said, I'm still learning about it. You know, kind of go from there. So hopefully, you know, I can go from there. Okay, so those are dead. Fill that back up. Fill that back up. It sounded like there was a rain that fell, but I didn't see it over here, and I don't know which button to press to see if I can find it, but hopefully it wasn't too important, and we kind of go from there. I wish there was actually a person in here that you guys could talk to, that you could actually oops, shoot. Okay, so let me fill that back up. There we go. I'll take those off of you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Actually, I always check my inventory because I have some new things. This is level 4. This is level 2. So, hopefully soon I can get something. I'll put this on for right now, but I want to use that later on down the line. This is level 4. So definitely want to use this. This is level 4 item. This is level 3. So definitely want to use stuff that's going to get you better. This is level 2. So 4. Yeah, I just gotta give me some identity scrolls and kind of go from there, so I can identify these items. Alright, so I just leveled up again, and I will go ahead and use my strength. That would be my next thing. You got scrape. Scrap. Oh, I call it scrap. Alright, so that was the end of that. This area right here. I'm going to go back and just talk to some people, see if I can get some new information. I kind of wish I had gotten some scrolls, but yeah, I guess you can't always get everything you want.
God's warmth. Stay pure.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go back real quick. We're gonna go back to town, and then we're just gonna take and talk to Nessa and some other people up here. Apparently I have no new information up here. Thought I would.
Welcome.
What level is this? This is level 4. This is level 4. Level 2, so I can get rid of this. This is level 2, we can get rid of that. This is level 2. This is level 1. Get rid of that. So oh, I do have one. Okay, scroll of identity. So I do have one now. Let me go ahead and identify item in. Let's see, do I want to identify the cap? Level 2 cap, level 4 cap. Obviously, I'm gonna do level 4 cap. Identify rare items complete. So I did do that. I can throw this in here. No, I can't. I thought I could throw it in there, but I can't. I have some boots. I didn't know I had some boots on either. Live and learn. So, yeah, I'm gonna come back and
Stay sharp out there.
actually, I can
Still
get rid of
alive,
this.
are we?
This is level 3. This is level 2. 3 level 2. Get rid of this. Sell it here. Actually, we can sell this as well. This is level 2.
Farewell.
Goes over there. I can't put those in there yet. And we're just going to go back now. Again, we can check out our, find out what exactly we need to be doing. Completed Cassandra. Research point United ship beached on Tidal Island, so we need to go to Tile Island. So that's the next thing we're going to is Tile Island. Just an FYI. We'll go here. And we are going to go over here to Tile Island. Back up. Alright, so they're killing me softly. Fine. Okay. Kill those guys. Found a robe. Let's see what this robe looks like. Robe is level 4. This is level 2, so obviously we're going to go with level 4. This out here. We're going to put this in here, because obviously that is much better. Grab that and see. Okay, got some shoes. And we got a scroll. So let's go ahead and identify these items that I do have. Shoes. See, this is level 2. This is level 3. Level 2. And we're gonna sell these, definitely. These on. I'm going to identify this item here. So this does 6 to 10 damage. So of course this is better, so I'm going to put this in here. This here. We don't have any spot for that, so so like I said, we'll probably get some more gems and stuff in a second. Okay, so I can definitely put that there. Put this here. Even though I don't have any arrows, I don't know if it makes a difference if I put that in there, because I don't have any arrows, because I'm not using the arrow thing, so I don't know. So let's see about this one. Let's see if I can use this here. Let's see what happens if I do it like that. So let me take this down here. Nope. Okay, so I'm still over 2 with that one. No worries, no worries, no worries. Things happen. Okay, so we're gonna see what this is. This is level 4. This is level 3, so we'll definitely get rid of those. We'll get rid of items as we go along too. But like you said, now I can have a shield too, so yep, do quick attacks on these guys. Oh, whoa, this guy's doing some damage on me.
My spirit is spent.
Oh, okay, let me heal back up and everything. There we go. And I think this is the medicine test we're looking for too. So we found that as well, so that's always a good thing.
I believe in traveling light.
I don't. Okay, so take the medicine chest back. I was kind of surprised to find a medicine chest. I didn't think I'd find it this quickly, but you know, it is what it is. So, identified item. We can level this up. Okay, so we can identify actually both of these items. So, actually, I didn't. Why did I do that? I did the wrong button. I'm sorry. I did it twice. That's crazy. I can't believe I did that twice. That happens that way. What can I say? Okay,
Come to hear your poem?
nope, didn't come here my poem. Can get rid of some items.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest, it's greater than the serums themselves.
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
It tells
Good to
us
see
that
you.
we can do more in Rayclass than merely suffer. I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something in thanks for what you've done. Take care.
Okay, so we have this 150. This is 70 the mammoth. 50. Increase movement speed. So I'm gonna grab this and put this right here. Okay, quest completed. Now I actually get a support gem. Well, another gem. Support projectiles. Support skills. Bows. Support skills that fire projectiles from the user. I'd say this one. This would make sense. At least I believe so. So we're gonna go ahead and just take in quest complete for that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the rest of these in here. So this is going to support any item. So we're gonna put that in there. I don't think I have another green one yet. I'm going to take and get rid of this stuff, hopefully, and hopefully get a thing from it.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's truggery. Nicely done.
I know, right?
Nice
Might as
little
well.
put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
So I'm actually playing the Blight version of this, so this is a different version.
Darkly rescued from the waves.
So I actually did it earlier. I was playing with the one with the Blight earlier.
Slave from fallen crew and broken bark. Bestel lives thanks to Tark. Lee.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm playing the Blight version. So far so good. I mean, it's different because
Job for you, if
it's.
you're willing.
I mean,
There's
this
a
guy
pool near
finished.
the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer, but that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
Yeah, so I played with the other ones.
Though they might look like you or I, behind those eyes there's nothing but darkness and hunger. Whatever's got inside those folks is not even close to being human.
So anyway, I played a little bit earlier with I think a Cassandra or something like that, and I was playing with the Blight. So I had to do a mission with her, basically keeping the Blight machine going. So that was kind of interesting. Of course, she was making little snide remarks, but so far so good. So
That medicine chest you found, it'll do more than you might think. The medicine will run out, it always does, but Nessa won't. Give that girl a sliver of hope and she'll carry it to the end of the world.
So I messed around and I was actually, waiting for the update. And I mentioned to you earlier because I was like, well, I forgot to do the update before I started, doing my recording. So it took me about like 10, 20 minutes for this recording to start. And I was like, oh, man, this is crazy, about the recording because it was taking forever for it to do it. So, I was like, man, why? But hey, it is what it is, so, level 2. Still want to identify that item real quick. So,
Stay sharp out there.
let me go ahead and identify this item. Yep, it's got one. So identify this one. I'm going to identify this. this one actually does life. Is it my life or life? Okay. So definitely put that one in there. I can get rid of this other one real quick. Get rid of this. That's 3, and this is level 4, so I'll get rid of that. This is unidentified, even though it's number 5, but I still want to identify that first. So we'll see. Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and go back and complete some of the rest of these missions and kind of go from there. So let's see what we got here. So the mission, of course, we are working on right now is we are trying to find Charlie. Wants you to clear out the fetid pool of all undead and any other monsters. Take the waypoint point to the coast and enter the mud flaps, then search for the fetid pool. So, of course, I need to go to the waypoint, the coast. So here, and enter the mud flaps. So I'm going to assume that's the other one I was supposed to go to, and then we can go to the fetid pool. So we can kind of go from there. So just a general idea of where I am right now. Again, I'm starting off with a whole new character, so I'm not using the same character I had earlier. So this should get kind of interesting, kind of going from there. I didn't actually finish this part, so let's go ahead and finish this part 2 real quick. Because I started this part and I basically got like the medicine thing that we needed earlier. So I want to make sure I complete the rest of this real quick. There might be some other good stuff I can use over here. Slice and dice time. Yep, this little thing is definitely doing some damage, that's for sure. Got this robe. There we go. Do some damage. Grab some of these little weapons over here. And you gonna be streaming today at all? Gloves. Oops. Hey, don't coming up behind me like that, man. Don't go me like that. Another one? Did you learn from the other two? Trying to sneak up on me like that? Again, I don't have any arrows, so I don't even know if I want to even put that in. It's like, is that even a point to adding that on there? So I don't know. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go from here. Crate, nothing in it. Yep, fill up my life. A little faster. Gloves. Read this off real quick.
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Cardwe Way is yet a seedling here, but it grows. Gains in pride and power every day. Khan has kept his promise. The time of the Cardwe has come.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. That in there. I don't have anything in there yet. This is level 3. It's level 3. Okay, so that's level 3. Identify an item, that's level 2. I just want to identify this thing. That way when I sell it, I can get a little more for it. I should have identified that one though. Oh Alright, let's run along this coast and get some of these monsters killed. Oh, this is almost almost done in the area. Alright, so we cleared out this area, so we're good to go with this one. Let's go ahead and go to the next area. Go from there. Go back. Or should I go back? Let's go back. Not sure if the board has changed either. Yep, it's changed. Yeah, she's over here. The girl that I met earlier, well, she was over here. Yeah, Cassandra. Yep, so let's go ahead and go over here. Here's where we gotta go next. Yeah, the mud flaps. We'll go here, return, sell some of the stuff though real quick, and come back. Since I was up close to this area. Oh, she's back too over here. So, okay, let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff.
Welcome.
So that is level 3. That is level 2. This is level 3. So that. Level 4. Level 4. So we sell this. So level 3. So that. 6 to 10. We still sell this. Level 4. We can definitely sell this. This we can sell this. Shoes level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Okay, so let's switch these out. I don't have enough. Okay, why can't I switch these out? I have no idea why I can't switch these out. I have no idea why I can't switch that out. That's crazy. That's nuts. I'm not sure why I can't switch that out. So
Farewell.
that's crazy. This is level 5. This is level 4. I think I'm gonna hang on to that though. I'm gonna hang on this because this has a little something a little better. This is level 4 and this is level 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to that. At least for the moment. Okay, so we can go ahead and put that in my stash real quick. This in the stash. I don't know why I can't put this on. I have no idea why I can't put this on. Doesn't make any type of sense why I can't put these on. Oh, well, there it goes. I don't know what was going on earlier why I couldn't put them on.
What little help I can offer is yours.
So we can check these other
Tarklee's
ones
as good a
out.
man as you can find on this godforsaken coast. He has some wrongs to right, no doubt. What they are, I've never asked, and I never will. If not for Tarklee, we'd all be dead.
Okay.
The Merry Gull ran aground on the tidal island trying to escape from pirates. As tends to happen here in Rayclast, her crew met a far worse fate. Cannibals. Tarklee pulled Bestel from some hideaway in the wreckage. The ship's only survivor. Whether the ordeal fractured his mind or whether it was just in his nature all along, it's clear that Bestel sails a different course to the rest of us. Be well.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back up to the coast. Back up to the mud flaps so we can find our way to this other area. Capture the fetid bull. That is what we're doing now.
Couldn't ask for a
Yep,
better
just
training
level up.
ground than Rayclast.
Yep, so I need to do the festering pool, and now I am at level 5. I can also level up again. Strength, dexterity. I'm going to do dexterity. I believe my gem is leveled up, so I can use that better. So we got the scroll. These guys. Cool. Those guys are dead. You have to ask yourself, do you feel lucky? I don't think they feel that lucky. This is a different area. That's the feeder pool, so I'll have to go there in a second. I'm probably just gonna go around. I see that there's somebody over here too. Yeah, just leveled up. That will level up in a second. That must be the feeder pool I'm looking for.
My spirit is spent.
Find the use of the strange glimpse in the mud flaps. Okay. Here. It looks like Cassandra's back over here. Not sure if it's still on there, but I think this is where Cassandra asked me to help out again, so. Circling around me. Yeah, hopefully I get a better sword or something soon. Here. Right here. I just leveled up again. That's cool. Definitely a scroll of wisdom. Definitely want to level up. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Physical attack. Let's get some strength. Going straight. So I kidded you guys in one shot and go from there. Like I said, I will be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 7. Again, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 7. I do Path of Exile as well as World of Warcraft. So feel free to check me out during that time as well. Like I said, right now I'm doing Blight, which is a new patch that they just brought out recently. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm seeing that the new Blight is pretty interesting to see how it works. Kind of go from there. So. Took him a lot of iron, that's for sure. Run into my blade. Run into my blade. Some things here. Fill that back up. Yep. Guy keeps trying to run at me. I'm not sure if you're watching, and this is the girl that's about to come up in a second. Light.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh.
Try to get rid of some of the stuff around her.
Black storms descend on us from the north. Unnatural tempests of rage and hatred, lashing our backs, tearing at our houses. The rain is shot with shadow. It withers our crops, sickens our livestock. And the wind carries with it a restless spirit that breeds melancholy and madness. A spirit that creeps through our dreams, weaves tales of misdeed around our resting minds. We try not to listen. We try to remember ourselves.
I believe in traveling light.
Forget. Brothers fight. Brothers die. Calm punishes those that quarrel, that steal, that murder. Yet still the nightmares goad us into malefaction. We, Kardui, are banished from sleep.
Yeah, give that sword because I don't like this sword. It's taking forever to kill things. Alright, let me do this thing with Cassandra real quick. That way you can get an idea what this thing looks like. So I figure I kill everything around her. That way, hopefully it'll be a simpler task, but we'll see.
Exile.
I know you're launching. Gotta try to keep these things together.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. Do not let them reach the purification pump.
I'm trying not to, lady. Well, I completed the challenge.
God's warmth.
So those are done. So that's the kind of general idea. We gotta protect this this thing right here. If you don't protect it, then, well, let's just say it's over with. The dream is over with. The dream is zipped. So let's go ahead and return these items. 'Cause none of these items I really need at all. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this town thing, and we get rid of these items and go from there. That way we can, you know, get some more money. Let's just say scrolls and everything else.
Hello?
Check something real quick. Cancel. So I'm gonna check something real quick in my inventory before I get rid of these items. Make sure there's nothing I can really use. It's level 4, 62, 4. Level 4, level 4, level 4, level 4. 2. Technically should use this, but I'm not going to, so I'm going to sell this stuff off. I don't really need it. All this stuff goes. This goes to. So I'm going to keep this over here. And accept.
Don't tell Tarkley, but they're the foulest fowl I've ever tasted. Still, exiles can't be choosers.
Huh. Alright. Purchase items. So I can't purchase some stuff on here. Let's see. So I have all this space on here. I need to put something in it. The 4-foot blow knocking them back requires a mace. What is this? Also the dagger. Sword, 2-hand sword. Nope, I don't have that. Fire damage. I might look at getting another weapon. Let me see if I can find another
what
weapon.
Help I can offer is yours.
Possibly. Let's see. Actually, Tarkley probably has the other guy probably has the better weapons.
Roaming, rotting rowers, roosting right here in Rayclaws. Squawking, suppurating spooks stalking our sandy seashore. Blighted, bedeviled bird bones beaking about our business.
Wow.
What? Can't a man have even a little fun in this dismal place?
Alright, so let's go over here.
I've spent enough time smuggling from coast to coast to know that those shells don't come from these waters. They're Karui, and look about right to fit into that rock wall in the mudflats. I say complete the set, fit them into the sockets, and stand well back.
That's good to know.
Rowers, overgrown chickens with a murderous streak. If you're not careful, they'll talon your guts out and snap them up like big fat worms.
Wow. Nice.
That said, be sure to rifle through their nests if you get the chance. Growers are like magpies, attracted to what shines.
Well, this is level 7. Level 7. I think I'm gonna hold off. I'm just gonna go buy some items from her, I think.
What little help I can offer is yours.
And kind of go from there. Actually buy some gems. Because I have all these blue and then greens that I don't have filled with anything. So I have perform 2 fast melee tech, supports any skill, but I don't have anything with it. Let's see. Swings a weapon of both hands, dual arc, monster in the area in front of the only works for action swords, don't have that. Hits any prevents some of your physical damage. Cold damage, I don't think I have that. But that an enemy is frozen, it is on less than half life, they will shatter in dozens of lasers. Okay. That sounds pretty good. I think I'm going to get that. Arrows, so spectral. Copy of your melee weapon, it flies out and then returns to you. That sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna grab that. So that's gonna go here. This is going to go somewhere later. Fortunately. Oh yeah, no, I didn't do that one. So this can actually hold damage, so I can use that. Fire damage, I can use that as well. So I don't have the mace. Okay. Okay, so that's those two. So I do have some new moves that I can try out now. So now I'm going to go back real quick and get some of the rest of that stuff and go. Let's get these iron stuff. Let's get this extra stuff that just lying around that I can take back later on down the line. So move only, molten, spectral. Okay, so I can use T for spectral. Oh, that's cool. So I can use that for my spectral. Okay. So E I can't use yet. I don't know why. I wonder if it's because of the fact that, let me see something real quick. Did I have these both in here? So maybe if I take this here. No, I don't think it, yeah, I don't think it made a difference. No, it didn't make a difference. Okay. So we're gonna go around this way real quick. Chance, definitely use that. I just leveled up, which is a good thing. So now I can do some more damage. I am going to go and give myself some more dexterity. Just for the moment. Go up here, see what we have up here. Lifts on the wall. I have glyphs on the wall, but I also have, let's also check for see what we need to do. Okay. On the cave entrance, you must take 3 gifts to the wall. Okay, I need to do that. Once you clear the fetal pool of all undead and monster pools, search the mother for interest in the fetal pool. So I have 2 things I could be doing. I could do this one or I could do that other one. So, why not do this one first? So submerge is now open. Okay, there's also a waypoint over here, which is also a good thing because they also go back. Bam. Okay, so we have that open now, and we also have a New waypoint. We're gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Okay. That's pretty cool, Spectral. Okay, so we can go back through here. Sandra's also in here too, so we can help her again. Alright, gonna fill that up. Alright, we're gonna check this out real quick. Okay, so that's nothing over there, I don't believe. Yep, nothing over there. So we gotta go down here again. We have to probably help Cassandra again, us and Cassia. Don't know why I said Cassandra. Cassia. Probably her singing now. Not me singing. Wisdom. Somebody dropped something.
Cast your burning gaze to thine soul. Cast your burning gaze to thine
My spirit is spent.
I know, right? That back up all the way. Guess I found a way out of here. Flooded depths, so we know where that is. But I'm probably gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go back and do the other one, and then I'm gonna go to the flooded depths. But first, let's go ahead and clear out the rest of this.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh, you got me. Somebody's got the dead. Alright.
Divine power! purification pump.
Oh, yeah, destroyed. Oh well. I tried. I didn't survive this one, so
Goodbye.
I believe in traveling light.
I know she's pissed about that one, but what can I do? You know. This is level 3. This is level 5. This is 6. This is 6. This is 6. This is 3. Okay, I can put that there. And this is level 3, and this is level 5. So I'm gonna pick that. And there. Level 5. This is level 4. Five, 4, 3. I don't have a scroll, huh? Okay. Oh well.
Oh, go on. Stay pure.
I can use that. Shield level 7. Three. We'll grab this kite shield. Put that right there. And take these out. Those right there. And we can level these up. I just noticed this. I didn't even realize I could level these up earlier too, so you know. That is what it is. I don't have any town portals, which sucks. So spiked. Identify level 7. Oh, that's where we go look at. Okay, so wolf gloves, level 5, level 6. Yeah, I gotta get rid of some of the stuff, but I can't right now. Oh, I just realized I took some of the stuff out that I could. Oh yeah, that I can't use anymore. That just kind of sucks.
I believe in traveling light.
Grab that. Don't need that.
I believe in traveling light.
Ooh, I definitely want that stone axe. That stone axe, like it's definitely worthwhile. So again, I'm gonna check my inventory and see what I can get rid of. That can go. Let's see about this X. See what this X is looking like. Ooh, level 13. 10 to 17. Level 5 item. I think I'll use this. I might not be able to have this in here. That might be why I can't use it. I'm not sure. Yeah. So when I take this out, put this in here. And here. And I can't take any more stuff, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Spectral will level up. 20. Well, let's see if I can come back. I mean, like I said, if I can come back, I can go from there. But right now, I'm just kind of in a good bit of a crapshoot right now. So I'm actually gonna go a little bit longer today because again, I was having issues getting on earlier. So since I was having issues getting on earlier, I'm going a little longer than earlier. So okay, so we can level up. Physical damage, armor, evasion. Let's go attack speed. Okay, gotta go over here. Oops, we got some people over here. Okay, so that's good. Oh yeah, I forgot we do have the thing over here as well, so we can do that. I don't know if I can redo a blight thing. I mean, I don't
believe in
know.
traveling light.
I'll have to see, but I can see that there's an X on there, so obviously I did something. Actually, there's a thing over there too. I wonder what that is. I don't know what that is as well. Oh, it's a bow. Okay. So at least I learned something today. It's level 5 bow. I'm gonna come back. Like I said, I'm gonna come back for this stuff and, you know, just go from there. I forgot there is a waypoint here, so that does help me out a lot more with this waypoint. But so far, this blight is pretty interesting, though. Let's sell this stuff because I don't need any of this stuff. This extra stuff. Let's go over here to him. He's kind of.
Now that you've drained that passage, best I warn you about something.
Okay.
I was running down a wounded rower one night's eve when I glimpsed something in that waterlogged cavern. Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it's nesting down in those flooded depths somewhere. If you're going that way, then do us a favor. Spill the old shield crab's guts before it gets hungry and comes looking for us.
Huh. Attacks enemy with a powerful melee strike. Summons a ton of target nearby attacks. So that's the zone which attacks and melee weapons. Okay. Causes any cause of bleeding, the buff which will be added to effect. Attacks enemy with powerful melee strike. You gain a fortified buff. Granting damage reduction and cooldown can be bypassed by sending a general card. Requires a melee weapon. Let's see. Cast buff to press jump bonus to melee, defending advance. Let's see, which one do I want? Bluff, granting damage reduction. So right now I have blue and I have red. Taunts allows nearby monster to attack it. Why not? The buff which can take some damage from hit you before you complete it. The buff which can Takes on a lot of damage from hits. Okay. I'll sell these items that I don't need, of course. This is level 5. This can go. This can go. So this can go. That can go. This can go. This can go. Actually, I want to keep that actually. This can go. This is level 7. I don't even know what this is. That's the spike buckle newt. I have no idea what that is. This is level 6. I'm gonna hold on to that. We're gonna accept. Yeah, quest complete, which is always a good thing. I'm gonna go to my inventory. See if we can put any of these things up. So total up with that in there. Oh yeah, I meant to sell this too. Actually, you know what? This is level 4, level 4. You know what? No, never mind. Okay.
Stay sharp out there.
Let's throw that in there. I'm gonna hold on to that and throw it in my stash. This is my stash just for the moment. This too. I'm gonna talk to her, see what I can get out of her too. This is 70, 70. This is 225. Class life. $50. That's gonna cost me 3 scrolls to get that one. I don't know if I'm that much of a high roller that I have to go through all that, but I think so. Okay, so this creates ice. That there. Okay, so we have a bunch of blues. So I have blue right there. Put that in there. And we'll just put it back up here. At least until I get another one. I want to get another flask, but the one that she was trying to charge me was ridiculously high. So I'm not even gonna bother with that one, at least right now. So
Be well.
then I have some moves now that I can use as well. I'm gonna take back and go get rid of some of these items. I believe I was in the submerge. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. So I have Q now where I can have a bluff. W, of course. Let's see what we can do with this one. So that applies buff. Ancestral protector. Let's use the ancestral protector here. Oh, cool. I like him. I want to see something else too. What he is. Oh, I like that too. Okay, so we can do that one there. Okay, so we're gonna go back and get rid of the rest of the stuff that we saw before. And get rid of it. Go sell it back for some money. Because I need some money. Not real money, but you know what I mean. You know, just sell it off to get stuff that we may or not be able to use.
Hmm?
I
pray
believe
for
in
you.
traveling light.
Am I full already? I guess so. It's level 5 to... So level 5. Let's see. This doesn't have any elements to it. 5, 4. Yeah, the reason why I don't get rid of a lot of the I don't get rid of a lot of ones that have the yellow or the gold one on there, because those are definitely worthwhile in the grand scheme of things. Those usually have a lot of things that you can really use, so it's always good to have. Let's go up here and get rid of some of this stuff.
Still alive, are we?
Yep. Dang, Skippy, I'm still alive, buddy. I'm telling keeping it that way too. And even if I do die, I'll come back again.
Stay
Sure, that
sharp
stuff.
out there.
Get rid of some more stuff. Branch. See if there's anything else in here I could get rid of too.
I believe in traveling light.
I believe in traveling light. That's okay. Go back real quick. Get rid of this stuff.
Welcome.
Sail, sail, sail.
Farewell.
See, this is level 5. This is his 1. What is this? And get rid of that.
Welcome. Stay sharp out there.
I will, buddy.
God's war.
Go back in here one more time. Hopefully one more time. Like I said, just clearing the stuff out, you know, just selling it off. But like I said, when you first start out, you know, anything you can get that's going to help you out, you definitely want to get. Jesus, bunch of stuff in here.
I believe in traveling light.
Yeah, most of the stuff I'm going to get rid of anyway. This is level 7. You know, like I said, the other stuff level 7 is cool, but like I said, it doesn't have the oomph that you need in case, you know, you really need to fight, you know, and be stronger.
Still alive, are we?
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of this stuff. Don't mind me. Just get rid of more stuff. Try to get more stuff.
Stay sharp out there.
In the grand scheme of things, I think this would be worthwhile just doing this, honestly. But as I said, you may get kind of tired of watching me doing this going back and forth thing. But I should stop in a second. This might be my last time going back, just grabbing stuff and getting rid of it, just to see what I can get. We shall see.
My spirit is spent.
There you go. I gotta fill back up though. Yep.
I believe in traveling light.
Okay, I fill that back up. I keep hitting the wrong button every once in a while. Get my buttons together. It's good to have help. Well, looks like there's another way out of here. So it's better be to the ledge, so I'm not going there right now. Fill back up.
I believe in traveling light.
I'm sure you do. At least you know where the ledge is. Go back around, go back around. I'm gonna get used to buttons too, because I can see I'm pressing the wrong buttons too, which I don't like. I'm using spending mana, and I don't need to spend it if I don't have to.
Still alive, are we? Stay sharp out there.
I will. Oops. Alright, so we're gonna go back out this door and go back the other way. Again, like I said, I didn't really do well in the second blight, which kind of sucks. But it happened, so hey, you know, it is what it is.
My spirit is spent.
Oops, wrong button. Okay, let me see what these boots look like. Level 6 boots. Definitely take those. Put those in there. Take that out. Put that back in there. Have another blue. So level 6. We're getting it better. So this is the facet pool that we were looking for earlier. Did a facet pool, so again, this is the one we need to do, the facet pool. So let's go ahead and get this done. And this is why it's good to have a helper. If I need to heal up, I can heal up while he's fighting. Make sure I keep him in my arsenal all the time.
spirits is spent.
There we go. Kill that guy off. So that is finished. I'm going to also fill up real quick. Okay, so that's almost done. I'm just checking something real quick. Iron hats. Oh, help me. Okay, so that should be almost done there. How many scrolls of town portal do I have? I just need to check that out real quick. I only have one, okay. I gotta identify this item. This is level 7, okay. Level 7, and it has 3% fire damage. 9 to 16. 10 to 17. That's basically the same general gist area, but this is still item 7, so I might, yeah, go ahead and put this up here. Keep on that item. That in here. Take this out, put this in here. We can take this. Put this here. And we can take this item and put this here. So, okay, that's that one. So we can kind of get rid of the rest of this stuff and go back. So, alright. Alright, so I'm gonna use my time portal here.
Still alive, are we?
Yep. Sure am. I'm gonna hold on to that too, just in case. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of that just yet, but I'm gonna hold on to it. So get rid of those items. And we're gonna put this over in here. These people have some other things on them. So this is level 7, so I can technically use this still. Put this over here. And put this in here. Just for the moment. Okay. Alrighty. So, this seems like a good place to end for me. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know I was kind of late and I had some issues with uploading Path of Exile because it had the update for the Blight. So it's a fun game so far. I think I will be playing it again. Blight I did a little bit of. I did 2 Blights. One of them I did right, one of them I didn't complete, which does happen here and there, but again, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure there'll be more of them. Make sure you follow my YouTube page, The Conundrum. If you do become a new subscriber, you'll definitely get a shout out on my next video, so just know that. Make sure you do follow me on Facebook as well as my Instagram page, The Conundrum for Facebook, _Conundrum for my Instagram page. With that being said, I'm going to get ready to end. You guys have a great rest of the night. I'll probably see you guys Wednesday, hopefully from 5 to 7, and you guys have a good rest of the night. Peace.